All right, everyone. So we have a pretty interesting update here on what was supposed to happen with the New Day heel turns. This is according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter via Wrestle Talk. When Odyssey Jones came in, they were going to tease issues with them not getting along, but it would end up with Kingston and Woods going heel by choosing Jones and having him publicly replace E. But then Jones got fired, and this whole thing was put on hold. So that's pretty interesting. So what you had initially was them making a choice to go with Odyssey Jones over Big E, and then it would have been, a heel turn from there. I will say that I think, and then, we're not going to get into the stuff with Jones. I don't know everything about it, so we're not going to comment on that portion of it. But I do think, in terms of how powerful and how mad and shocking the fan base was over this, I think the way it ended up was actually the more shocking way. Meaning, if Odyssey Jones was in WWE still and they did it this way, everybody would have seen this coming because they would have been putting it on a silver platter for us to just see. But the way it happened, it was shocking. Because people thought, okay, yeah, okay, sure, Kofi and Big E, they're gonna have this big feud now. Fine, but that's not what ended up happening. Now, maybe they could have still done that same twist, like you could have had Odyssey Jones and Xavier Woods kind of being the ones that were together, and Kofi still go through his same anger with Xavier, and then at the end he kind of switches to their side. That could have still happened, but how it ended up, like I said, the key here, in my opinion, is how they kind of shocked people. How they were able to shock people in the sense that people saw it coming, that something with the New Day was happening, but they didn't understand how it was going to happen, and they didn't understand which sides were going to be which. I think when everybody saw Big E came out, people said, okay, so what's going to happen is Kofi's going to back E, and, Xavier Woods is going to talk down to them both, and he'd get a bunch of heat, and that's where it's going to go. Or they're going to come back together, or something like that. Instead, it was a complete reversal, a complete switch, and it was fantastic. But this was the initial plan for what they wanted to do.